Congratulations, it's your last year of school. You can see the light at the end of the tunnel, and then you have that moment of, ah, crap, I gotta get a job. Guys, here's your game plan. Hey people, it's Brian, and today's video comes from Mike, who's in his last semester of college, and I think reality has really set in with him, and he realizes that he has to go searching for a job, and he's just not too sure how to do it. Now for you, Mike, the tips I share today is going to be a lot for you, considering you also have exams and projects to attend to in addition to everything else you need to do. But for the rest of you who aren't in his situation, who are maybe 2 semesters or 3 semesters away from graduation, I'd recommend that you start implementing these tips now. Alright, so let's get started. Number 1, you need to get the ball rolling. You need to get some momentum on your side. And that means you need to just start talking to everyone or anyone in your network that can help give you some insight as to what's out there after you graduate. And that means reaching out to your professors, your faculty advisor, and even your career services department at your college or university. I recommend that you email professors, look into them, figure out what they do outside of the classroom, figure out what they do. Maybe they run a business, or maybe they're busy partnering up with industry. These are the professors you want to reach out to, and use the opportunity to pick their brains a little bit, ask them how they got into their field, how they got into industry. Are there people in their network that can help you out? And also, don't be afraid to ask them about them, ask them about their journey, ask them about their own education, just to get some context and just to see what kind of person they are and really what brought them to where they are now. The important point of all of this is that you're getting the ball rolling. You're starting to talk to people and you're learning how to talk to them outside the context of exams or reports or projects or grades. Number 2, network. And yes, I realize everyone else says that. But what we're going to do different this time is that you're going to network with industry organizations. So let's say you want to get into the biotech industry. What you want to do is reach out to organizations that represent the entire biotech industry as a whole. Now typically these industry organizations are reserved for those who actually work in the industry or for companies that represent that industry. But I would recommend firing them an email, just get in touch with some of the people that work there and see if they'll let you sign up as a member. And sometimes when they do, they will also give you a student rate. And the best part of all of this is that you get to attend one of their speaker panel events or maybe a networking event as well. Now, should you happen to be at a networking event, I have a video on how to prepare for one. I actually have 2. I'll have a link in the description down below. Don't forget, it's time to ramp up online networking as well. Look at Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter. Make sure you have appropriate profiles, pictures, all of that so that it portrays you in the most professional light. You're going to meet a lot of people this way. And just a quick tip, guys, do not spam them. Don't ask them if they're hiring. Instead, reach out to them. Ask them how they're going. Approach them in a casual, conversational tone and in a respectful one as well. And just tell them that you're about to graduate and that you would love to hear their feedback, or if they have any tips for someone in your position as to how to break into the industry and get a job. Number 3, so if you've been networking like I said and you've reached out to your professors and talked to everyone that you can talk to, you'll have a general idea as to what companies you want to work for. Now it's time to reach out to the HR department and set up an informational interview. Number 4, it's time to get your resume and cover letter started. If you are planning on doing your cover letter and resume the right way, it is going to take you a while. It is going to be a process. And so I encourage you to get your resume and cover letter started now. It's going to take several months for it to evolve and to go through the different revisions to get the appropriate feedback that you need to differentiate yourself from the hundreds of other students that look exactly like you on paper. I have another video on resume and cover letter writing. I'll also have links to those in the description down below. Number 5, download my ebook, The Unfair Advantage. Guys, this is a quick read, and I go into a lot more details about all the steps I just talked about, as well as share with you all my other strategies and tips about the entire job hunting process. Just a final note, although the strategies I just shared aren't necessarily groundbreaking or magic bullets, what I really want to emphasize is that it's all about time. It takes time to reach out to others, for them to reply back, to set up meetings, to foster relationships, for them to know you and for you to know them in a way where it's going to be beneficial to you, where they want to help you, which is why I'm encouraging you to do all of this when you're out from graduation. And really, 1 year is going to go by so quickly when you factor in your part-time job, your exams, your papers, your projects, on top of all the reaching out, the networking, all of that stuff that you need to do in order to get a job. And let me just say, in my last year of graduation, I did all of this, and I had absolutely no time for a social life. Maybe 1 day a week to hang out with my friends, but the rest of the time was all about networking, volunteering, going to these speaker panel events, going to other networking sessions, talking to professors, let alone my 2 part-time jobs at the time and my workload of school. Time is really the secret ingredient in all of this to make it work. And Mike, of course, unfortunately, you only have 4 months to work with. I get it. Just do what you can. Even then, I think a lot of these tips will really help you out. Please let me know how it goes. I wish you the best of luck. So if you want to work with me personally, go to my website, 101mentoring.com. There we can schedule a video mentoring session, or you can email me and we can work together on a specific issue just for you. Guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.